What's up, everybody? Today we're trying out a game called Arcane Trigger.
Arcane Trigger.
Despite whatever language the top thing is, I think it might be Korean. I don't know, but the name on Steam is Arcane Trigger.
All right.
The game is a bullet crafting roguelike where you make your own bullets and then you shoot them at your enemies and then you hopefully win.
All right then.
So going into a blind as we do. Magician Apprentice Lilia has the various elements of stuff. Firing the first bolt in the magazine gains +3 additional penetrations.
All right.
And then looks like there might be 2 more characters at some point. Difficulty 1 is the one we have access to. All enemy HP plus. Final wave boss, Lava Colossus.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Wave 1 of 15.
All right.
Okay. Hit the tutorial button up there.
Yeah, press the fire button to shoot bullets, which is down there. Kill monsters for energy. When full, tap Forge to get a bullet. Acquire 3 bullets of the same name through forging to trigger a triple. Use Melt Charm to permanently remove bullets. Use the Transposition Charm to swap enemy bullet positions. Gain seals at wave end. Activate them with bullet elements. Survive until the end.
All right.
All right, we got a fire ring. Plus hit, gain 2 fire damage to units in range. Iron hammer. It hit, slightly knock back enemies in range. And then a double ice crystal. On hit, deal 1 ice damage and apply stacks of frozen to random enemies at a small area. Repeat 1 time.
That would probably be a really good one to transpose to the front if it'll let you.
Yeah.
Considering that'll give that piercing.
Okay. And then we need to kill things to get energy to forge
make more
bullets. So we should just shoot this, I think.
Yep. That should pierce through a bunch of things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I don't have any more transportation charms.
You see 1 at the start of the wave, it looks like.
But I do have a melt charm, so I could...
You could get rid of something permanently. But we only have 3 bullets, so...
Yeah. Now... I have, like, a bar and a half. What happens if I click on it here? I can get another double ice crystal.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay. And that went up there, so
Right
I
in
don't
your
draw it
bag.
yet.
Okay.
Okay. So then what if I just... Okay.
That's pretty good.
More sauce.
There
So
you
now-
go.
So now if I wanted to really concentrate on ice stuff, I could, like
remove...
get rid of one of these.
But at the moment, I don't think you need to.
Correct.
Because when you hit the fire button, you just fire everything you've got, right?
Yes.
So
I think eventually I'll want to clean up, but right now I don't necessarily want to. Carry. Ice bullet removal grants same column bullets 1 pierce stack. Triggering corresponding effect while carrying this bullet. Each stack has a 10% chance to grant 2 penetrations.
ooh.
But it says ice bullet removal. Does that mean it wants me to use that in conjunction with removing ice stuff?
Huh?
Great.
You got 1 refresh as well if you wanted to check out other things.
And then also Course Ore has a cooldown. Remove self, gain enchanted normal bullet. So,
I mean, that's pretty cool.
just eventually it'll be something. Removal either means when I remove it from the deck or when I fire it. So it's hard to say.
Yeah, it also says it grants same column bullets plus 1 pierce stack.
And
But that would be the bullet and the bullet below it if you happen to have
yeah, potentially.
7 or more bullets.
I might just grab the core sword just to see what it turns into.
Yeah, I like that. All right, I think you let that bar fill completely up before you do your next forge, just to see if maybe there's like a better forge at full charge.
Okay. So then, I take it this will take 5 times to... Alright. Oh, it's not quite full.
Not
so...
quite.
Alright, it's still not quite full because that has something to do here. When a bullet hits, there's a 60% chance to apply a stack of frozen.
That seems pretty good.
I mean, we're doing frost things, right? When bullets provide energy, 50% chance to gain additional energy. That's kind of cool. And 2% extra boost. Power scroll plus 3 extra power.
Boost is bullet damage. Power scroll is if it's at the leftmost part of the magazine, self-destroy and increase the power of all bullets in the row by 1.
Okay, but let's stay frosty.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want me to still keep firing?
Yeah, I think you try to get that to full just to see. Because now it's got a fancy thing on it.
It is now blue and angry.
And that did eat the whole thing.
Okay. So, an ice crystal, but it's not a double.
That is just a single ice crystal. You do have 2 refreshers. The roasted chicken leg if you want to heal.
That's true. Enchanted lower priority for loading into magazine.
Oh, it's got 2 backup.
Okay.
Lower priority for loading in the magazine, so it's more likely to be late in the magazine.
Yes.
Is that how I'm
Which
reading
is,
that?
I guess.
And all of these have something like that. Just
Yeah. This one is when removed, gain 5 energy. This one is on hit, chance to drop 1 melt charm.
to give you access to more melts.
And then this one is higher priority. Okay. Or we can refresh. Do you want to refresh? Or
Refresh and see if we can find a double ice crystal. Or just take the regular ice crystal.
You know what? I'm just going to take the ice crystal. I don't want to
hurt yourself.
try to get too fancy about it.
Like, you know what? I don't think you want to skip the ice.
Alright, so we're about to get a normal bullet here.
It's got an exclamation mark on it now.
Oh, these guys are
getting
strong.
close. Alright, what'd you get?
A cracked ruby. Cooldown 1, remove self, grant adjacent left bullet 2 boost and 1 power. That's not great. It's going to do it to this. Unless I destroy this.
No, it goes to the left.
Oh yeah, adjacent left bullet. I do have some transposition charms.
You could swap it with the fire ring. So that it gives one of your double ice crystals that boost.
Okay. Yeah, we could try that. And then I'm a little scared.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, there's healer guys over here doing things. And
yeah. Well, look, you gotta do some knockback.
Ow. Oh. Do we keep holding for big construction, or do we try to make something now to help us out now?
It's a great question. On the one hand, we need more stuff. On the other hand, it looked like the higher version was better.
Well, I'll keep holding.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
All right, we're fine.
Oh.
Oh. That wasn't fine. That hurt. When bullets removed, yada yada. Hit with a bullet, 45 chance to receive fire damage. Fire and gain random epic bullet, legendary post wave 10, breaks after 1 trigger. But it does not have any. None of these are ice.
None of these are
at
ice.
all. I mean, theoretically, the random epic bullet
could be
anything. But the fact that it has.
You need to use rock, fire, and wind to get it going.
Refresh.
Huh?
For each ice bullet in the magazine, gain 2 shield?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. Remove all 2-stack bullets. Triples trigger with 2 same name. Or just higher legendary epic bullet drop rates.
I think in this specific case, we take the treasure hunter.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Okay, now can we clarify the things right above our board there? Do we have to get that many bullets in order to start triggering that?
I have no idea.
Because there's like 3 out of 5, and we have 3 ice bullets.
So, uncertain.
Ooh, there's a third double ice crystal.
And there's also snowflake gear.
Unhit.
This is enchanted with slash. Deal wind damage equal to 10% of time stacks of power.
Eh.
And then this is... the enchantment is pierce. And then hit, deal 1 ice damage, and have 50% chance to immediately activate the frozen guard effect.
Okay.
Which, no idea what that is.
So
do we want to get the third triple ice crystal so that it will triple up, or do we want the snowflake gear to have more variety of our ice stuff?
I think I like the gear in this specific case. I wish we could take both, but...
And then the next time we take something, I guess if it goes all the way down, we still don't have to remove anything for another while.
Yeah, since that first one needs the penetration.
Okay. So yeah, 4 out of 5.
So do you want to just hit it to try to get a 5th ice just to test something?
Yeah, you know, let's just do it.
The
snow brick. Enemies with greater than or equal to 3 frozen stacks take extra damage.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we're okay with
it's
that.
not a very strong bullet,
so now this one
is
theoretically active.
Theoretically.
I won't even swap this because this is sort of a limited resource.
Yeah.
We'll just knock them back real good. So in the name of just getting stuff, do we just
do it again?
Slam this as often as possible. And there we go. Well, there's the
piercing orb. You can also take the roast chicken leg since we we are missing health.
It's true. It's a temporary measure.
But more ice is not a bad thing.
Yeah. Just always ice. Ice forever. Okay. These guys are very frozen. And they will continue to be. Continue to be too durable.
Yeah. Another base ice crystal.
That's fine. I just want to get this ice shield
going.
Yeah,
I agree. I will say that I'm assuming that combining a thing to a higher tier
makes it more dense.
Well, I also think that it has to count as multiple copies of itself.
Yes.
Because you need 15 ice bullets to get, or 18 ice bullets
18.
to get that.
Yeah.
There's room for 12.
Yeah.
So.
Frozen guard disc. Summon 1 frozen guard. Up to 3 can be summoned.
Hey, that seems pretty good.
Okay. Just gonna keep on making stuff. Another snow brick. Okay, we broke that thing.
Yep.
Which again, no
ice here.
Nothing ice.
We got plenty of refreshes still.
Wound, do fire damage, rock damage.
Well, I will say that the slingshot fires rock damage equal to 20% of our shield, which eventually will be good.
But we need this
6
amount
wind
of
and 6 rock in there to make it work.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay.
Hey, look, slingshot. It's gonna cost you 2 of your 3 refreshes. Well, igloo, which you already have.
Snow brick effects doubled, and we have a couple of snow bricks.
Yep.
Or blizzard firing for every one summons deals 1 ice damage to random enemies in a small area.
And for that, you only need 1 more wind, and you'll have that ready to go.
Yeah.
You do have a summon orb in your ice. We just haven't figured out how to use it yet.
Okay. Oh, tea break.
Oh, sweet. Heals you back up.
Yes. Give me that sweet, sweet tea. I'm in the south now. It's got to be sweet tea.
Yeah. So now that should fire that now.
Okay.
And get you a frozen guard.
Do cooldown items still get the benefit from me utilizing this front spot, my character's ability of use the front thing like 3 times?
That's a great question. I would assume not in this case because I don't think that's going to fire a. I mean, we could test it.
Only one way to find out.
See if that, because it doesn't fire. It gives it more pierce, right?
We needed an extra
We
rock.
had one more. No, was it rock or wind?
Was it rock or wind?
Did we take the blizzard one? If it was blizzard, we needed 1 more wind.
Yeah, okay, so then we can take either of these. Which,
Well,
I mean, we
we
already have
have one,
iron hammer. So if we find a 3rd iron hammer, we can just condense it to take up less space.
Yeah, it also has another symbol on that, top right-hand corner.
Oh,
that's just showing you have 2 of
yeah.
it. Never mind. So that should activate the blizzard?
Well, the wind portion, not the ice portion, because we're still working on that.
So that did only give you 1 ice crystal guy.
Okay.
1 ice guardian.
But we've learned.
But its shots went in. Okay, so now I want to clarify. Do we have exactly this many bullets? And like if we get more, it'll just draw 12 random ones?
I believe that is how that works, yes.
Okay.
So the next time we want to make one, we should probably melt one.
Potentially.
And we have an extra melt now.
That's good. We did not quite get enough to forge, but
All right.
that's a 2nd ice guardian.
Perfect. Okay. So now,
Do we forge another one and test just to see how this goes? There's another frozen guard.
frozen guard disc. Yeah, I like that. So do you want me just to see what happens?
Yeah, just see what happens.
Yeah, and still drawing 12.
Yeah, we're drawing 12. What did we not draw? We didn't draw
One of our ice things.
one of our basic ice crystals.
Yeah, so
Which is fine. So yes, we could break the burn. We do need to hold on to the 2
ice bow.
Ooh.
Or we can upgrade the iron hammer.
Yeah.
But this is summon. It's another summon, which
Yeah.
works with what we're going for.
That's true. And I believe that's an on hit summon.
Yeah, for every 1 summons deals ice damage to random enemies in a small area.
And since if the bow is summoned on hit, and then we're giving everything a lot of pierce. All right, we're up to a 3rd ice guardian.
Yep, and we're about to get a bow as well here.
Yeah, can we reread that one more time? The bow.
Hit, summon, ice bow at a random enemy's position. Up to 5 can be summoned.
So yeah, so if we swap that to the front, so that it gets the bonus pierce,
then theoretically we'll get a bunch of bows.
theoretically. Yes, that's 4 bows immediately.
Perfect. And they just kind of hang out of the overhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have 5 bows. So we're at capacity.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh, that hurt a lot.
Okay, so if we don't kill things before the end of the wave, they just turn into damage and hit us directly.
Yeah, and we're clearly not doing enough damage here. Igloo, and hope for one day we can get a couple of
Sure.
rocks. Oh,
We're in trouble.
yeah, I noticed. We really need to get, like, Ice Shield is just, it's
It's so far
So
away.
far away.
Yeah, we just gotta spend our last refresh and... Well, or we grab the stone block and just gain some shield.
Yeah, the stone hammer is good for...
Once we have the
eventually.
shield, but...
I won't refresh. Fool's Gold gives extra energy.
What's energy do for us?
Allows us to make things faster, I
Oh,
think.
yeah. Well...
I think we are
Just
super...
dead.
Yeah, just super dead. Okay.
Alright.
Chaos descends.
Oh, we've got some resources, so... Not enough.
Not even enough to do the first one. Dang. This game doesn't mess around.
Yeah, apparently not.
Alright. And then it's immediately like, you want to do difficulty 2?
It's like, no, we didn't finish difficulty 1.
Alright, let's try it one more time. Let's maybe not do ice to see if we can't get it. Like, maybe we'll do like fire or something.
Well, we'll see. You want?
We don't even start with ice this time.
Yeah, you want to immediately just craft something,
Oh, that's a second rock.
or a second fire.
Fire snake. Deal 4 fire damage to a large area of units.
And it's on hit, which means that if we put that, if we can get that in the front.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll go fire then. That seems fancy.
And again, what's better, getting a whole bunch of bullets early or saving up to get the better bullets?
No idea. I feel like I don't have to waste my transposition
No,
charms
not
quite yet.
this early.
So you're saying go one more to...
Just try to get a better bullet. I don't know. I think it's
Alright,
potentially a thing.
Well, that's not what I'm looking for.
Because these are the same. Basically, these versions have the additional modifier on them.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
I
They don't seem to be any rarer per se. They just have some sort of bonus. Wow, no fire. You can refresh one more time. But
cooldown this skill gains 2 power, and you gain shield equal to the power.
okay,
And increases drop rates when carried because it's lucky. Maybe we'll do like a fire rock thing.
Sure, can do that.
Okay. Just break that. We got the
Cracked
Topaz,
topaz out
yeah.
of something, whatever that was.
Okay. So we have 3 out of 4 rocks already. All delay effects deal +5 damage.
How many delay effects do we have? I assume that one of these 2 symbols. There we go. Yeah, after a delay.
So Rolling Stone has a delay, and that's it.
Oh,
for
well,
now.
what's the cracked one do? Since we just got it.
Can cooldown 1 remove itself, grant adjacent left bullet 2 backup and 1 power. So lower priority, but higher angry. And we can utilize our transmutation to kind of put
To
that
make
on.
sure it goes who we want. Okay.
Okay.
So the pocket watch technically does something.
Yeah, and refreshes here are expensive, and
Yeah.
we're doing like a rock fire, so we can.
And one more rock gets that active, so.
Okay, so that's gonna go onto the fire ring. Do I want it on the fire ring, or do I want it on?
The question is, can a thing have more than one ability on it?
I think so.
Because for example, if we put on the shield, right? The shield's already got lucky. Can it have lucky and backdraft or whatever it's called?
Uncertain,
Backup?
but I don't think I'd want to put it on that anyway because
You want the rock shield early in the thing if you can help it.
that, and it's got a cooldown of 4, so I'm only using it every now and again.
That's true.
So I think the fire ring is fine.
You want it on the fire ring, or do you want it on like the fire snake?
Yeah.
Because that hits harder. So making it hit even harder.
So I will lower its priority for what that's worth, but
It's true. But I think that's fine.
That's a little disappointing.
Okay, so then once again, do you forge something to try to get more stuff going?
I think early on, maybe.
Well, Corsair is.
It's a gamble.
Yeah, it's for now. It's just a 2 damage bullet, and then after 5 turns, it becomes something that's already enchanted.
Yeah, but it's enchanted, so.
And it is another rock, so we theoretically have the.
No, because we went down one again because the topaz.
Oh yeah, the topaz broke itself.
While those guys are all bunched up, let me just hit them as hard as possible.
All right, we're going to gain shield for a change. Once again, you want to just craft, or we're close. I was going to say we're close to being able to get a full-powered one.
Get me a rock. Or a rock or a fire. And they're like, when... Oh, my God. Okay, Sunstone. Cooldown 5 gave 1 Melt Charm. Resource for removing bullets. Okay, so this will just give me ways to remove things for free. So now, our delay effects will do more damage, so the Rolling Stone will do more damage.
For the record, you could forge again. You had enough energy that you could just double forge. Fool's Gold. Cooldown, gain 1 energy.
That'll allow us to craft faster.
Or Amplification Scroll.
Enchant the adjacent left bullet with stacks of boost and then self-destroy.
So, and the boost is just +1 damage.
Yeah, the Fool's Gold's fine.
You have shield! And it's gone.
Alright, so shield doesn't last very long. That's good to know. And then we're wasting our front slot with that shield. Okay. I'll keep holding on for now.
Trying to get something better.
Cracked Moonstone.
Auto Grill.
Roasted chicken leg timer effect. Get an extra chicken leg.
I mean...
Okay, so if we find a chicken leg, we just take that, and then we just cook it up.
Sure.
You know what, sure. 2 random slots become special, +1 timer speed, or random slot becomes special. First hit also triggers a hit effect on furthest enemy.
Ooh.
I mean, that sounds fun. And then obviously we got to deal with whatever these guys are.
Interestingly enough, the Shadow Sigil will add enemies in on wave 3, which is immediate, versus the Time Sigil, which will be at wave 15, which is the boss wave.
Yep. You know, I like the Shadow Sigil, I think.
Okay. That's the space.
So now what does that slot do? Shadow Sigil. First hit for bullet here also triggers hit effect on furthest enemy. Oh yeah. It did indeed tell me that. I feel like if I don't craft here, it's a little wasteful though. Weirdly.
You think? I see what you're saying. Yeah, alright, go ahead and do 1 craft.
Hit transfer the same burn stacks to the target to 2 random enemies.
It's also a 3 damage bullet.
And then we have shields. We had shields. Again.
Yeah, but it's gonna beat like that forever until you click it.
Fire crystal.
Yeah. With them so clumped up, do you want to swap the snake in there?
Just explosions. And then even after expending, I have a full.
Yeah.
Fireblade and Mica Plate are, I believe, are rarer. This turn effects that activate after delay deal 1 additional damage.
Okay.
Or for each firebolt in the magazine, this same column bullets gain 1 power. I think I like the Mica Plate a lot more for that. And it's an enchanted. When removed, gain 5 energy. This one is a 10% chance to release hit effects on 2 nearby enemies.
So the thing with the Make a Plate is that, first of all, that Enchanted is...
It's not going to do much.
Not going to do much. Again, unless that's like you gain 5 energy when you fire the bullet, which...
But it'll make the rocks better and all future delay things better.
Yeah.
And if we want to lean into that...
I think if we can focus on delay things...
So I think we want to focus on delay things. Or at least I do. That sounds fun.
I can agree with that.
I could move things around, but don't think I need to. I feel like I'm doing just so much more damage than I was before.
Yeah.
That's just more shield. We have more refreshes at this point. We can fish a little bit.
Yeah. It's the same one. Stone hammer.
Okay. For every 2 shield you have, deal 1 rock damage to units in a small area. Okay.
Okay.
I don't hate that. Or we can
get a second
fool's gold to make more things and then hopefully upgrade it.
Because the stone hammer is nice, but we're not gaining shield fast.
And then I could make another one, but we'll just... All right.
Now you can make a better one.
Well, there's Oh, do we get the chicken leg so we can utilize the chicken leg? Do we get the fool's gold to upgrade that? Or do we get the candle because it's rarer? But we don't have that many fire bullets, so... I'm kind of leaning to the roasted chicken leg.
Get that chicken leg going. Well, we're also not missing any health right now.
Correct. But I feel like our one thing is completely useless unless we have a chicken leg.
You are correct. But if we're not missing health, then we're going to end up with 2 chicken legs and still be useless.
Fine. I'll just... Deal extra ice damage or just deal extra damage? I think... There's 3 ice damage or just +1 generic damage. We're not doing ice damage, but it is 3 damage.
I am curious why. Like, I feel like, why would you ever take boost over spike? Well, I suppose it depends on like what the bullet does. Yeah. Because Fool's Gold is just a single bullet, I think the 3 damage is just better.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, yes, you can absolutely stack multiple ailments on a thing.
Just hit him with the rocks. Oh, we got another shard.
That's good.
Hell Monument is fire and rock. Burn has a 40% chance to not take effect at the beginning of the round, but when it does, it also deals damage to nearby enemies.
So it's less likely for burn to hit, but if it does, it hits everyone.
You know what? I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I like how I had the opportunity to skip that.
But it also gives 20 max HP, so why would you ever skip that?
Exactly. I was like, give the left tool impact and 1 power.
Impact.
It doesn't say what impact does, but the Rolling Stone is one of our big delay things, so I think it just sitting there is
perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
Do you want to make another rock, or do you want to work toward, or make another bullet, or wait?
Well, we'll hold just a little bit.
Shovey. All right, now check the rock to see if you can see what the impact says. There we go. Knockback effect boosted.
Okay. It really wants us to have a stone block.
But we can also get the volcanic spike now.
This turn, same column bullets, hit effects also trigger the furthest enemy. I'll do another one. Oh, another fire snake.
There you go.
Okay. Things are getting smacked.
Do we need more fire or more rock? Based on the...
We need more rock. We have exactly the correct amount of fire. We just need more rock.
Okay.
Do I just start
Pumping for basic rocks.
You know what? Stone hammer. Let's just try to get those rocks in. Man, this feels so much stronger.
Yeah, and again, we could melt out.
Yeah, we can get rid of this iron hammer.
Iron hammer if you wanted.
You know what? Eh.
Dragon breath.
It's not a rock, but it's cool and it's rare.
Yeah.
It feels bad not having anything here, so I feel like I should put something there.
Good.
Oh, never mind. I won't. Okay. Just coarse ore, make something.
There you go.
I don't know what we had a coarse ore at one point.
Oh, is that where we got the topaz the first time?
Maybe. Who knows?
I wonder if we could manage to get 3 coarse ores fast enough.
I think that. Oh, yeah, the coarse ores, yes.
Yeah.
The fragments, they said specifically don't triple.
Yeah.
I got plenty of refreshes.
Ooh, that's a second dragon breath and a second fire ring.
Yeah. Well, we'll take that. Why not? Explosive barrel.
Which
when
we
rock
already
bullets,
have enough.
When rock bullets hit enemies with burns, there's a 100% chance to immediately activate their burn ones.
Ooh, that seems pretty good.
And then just, when gaining shield, shield more.
Also good.
But, yeah, we'll go with explosive barrel. Okay. Still need 3 more rocks. Another coarse ore. Let's gamble. You said you wanted to see if we can get enough in time.
Yeah, it's true. We do got to be careful with the coarse ores, though, because they're going to not be rocks. Also, that dragon has 300 hit points.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Let's get some AoE here. Oh boy. They are advancing quickly.
Yeah.
And we're also not getting really any energy anymore.
Yeah, because things aren't dying. We need to move another... Do we move the hammer to the front because it's knockback? That's not the knockback one.
Yeah, I got rid of the knockback hammer because it was wind. If I'm worried more about the horde, it's the fire snake again.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's probably the rock that's not here.
Yeah.
So. Alright. And we do have a little bit of knockback on something.
Yep.
By evidence by.
And you had a bunch of shields that turned specifically, which was very helpful.
Yep.
You got another cracked topaz thing, it looks like.
Backup and power. Lower priority, but more power. That's
which should be fine. Just another fool's gold.
One more, and I'll have the Hell's Monument for what that's worth.
Which is nice.
Maybe a bunch of rolling stones? Because that'll drop a whole bunch of big rocks. Okay. Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, I think one of those rocks hit you.
It's possible.
Fool's Gold or Sunstone.
Give me the Sunstone. I have so much ability to burn things that I don't need yet.
Yeah,
But
to be fair, the melt charms are your burns and your refreshes.
okay, so perfect.
So you've been using them, and you still have 8 of them.
Still need one more rock.
Yeah, because you had the stone that stopped being a stone.
Yeah, well,
The course
do we know what it turned into?
No, but we can check the bag. I'm guessing something fire. Or it turned into a shard.
Yeah.
And so it used itself up. Again, that's where we got the topaz, probably.
Back up, you nerds.
Just craft again. Oh, another rock shield.
Yeah. Huh. Alright, so now my Hell's Monument is online.
Got him. Oh, little crystal boy with a lot of health.
Which we have one turn to break it, which we didn't. Firing gains 1 stack of stable, which retains shield.
Okay.
Firing gained 5 melt charm after triggering once this seal becomes invalid. So that would just give me 5 melt charm.
Yeah.
And then the last round of each wave reduces enemy damage taken by 3. After wave 10 reduces by an additional 3.
So that's if you don't kill things, the wave of murder your face is far less dangerous.
Because we're not gaining that much shield.
Not yet. You do now have 2 of those shield stones.
It's true. So do you like that more than sturdy shield?
I think so.
Okay.
It's one of those things where it's like it's not going to trigger right away, but once it does, I think it's going to start kicking into gear. Once again, we're about to lose the ore.
Okay, but we're still
there for the moment, but it gave us another topaz.
Yeah, we're about to lose it right now, so I gotta build another rock.
Yeah.
To keep the status quo.
And
also that is happening because I use my transposition charm and I don't have it. So the sunstone is getting back up in +1 power.
Which it's fine.
All right. Another Mika plate.
Ooh.
Rock block. Summon 1 suspended rock at a random enemy's position. Do I like the second Mika plate or do I like the rock block?
The thing is, the second Mika plate is nice, but it doesn't do any damage on its own.
It's true.
So I think it's only good if we can get the 3.
Well, I'll take the rock block. That's fine. And then we could just make another
hit it again.
But...
Honestly, I would.
You think so?
I think so. I think we need to get extras, and I think we need to start getting multiple copies of things. Ooh, that's a... If only we were doing ice, that's a
legendary. The adjacent left bullet gains 5 stacks of pierce and then destroyed.
Oh, then destroyed. Ooh. That's a second volcanic spike, or we can get a stone. The stone block.
Is that this gets destroyed? Because at which point...
the adjacent left bullet gains 5
stacks of pierce,
then destroyed.
Yeah,
I think it destroys the thing next to it.
The way it's worded, I think that, but the way that I would make this mechanically, I think the words "this is" would be put there. And English is not the first language of the people who made this game. So I think it could be either way. So I'm not going to take it because I don't want to find out the hard way that I'm wrong.
I think because we have the carryover shield, I think getting a stone block.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
We got 2 shield. And we're going to get more in a minute.
Haha. And then, just keep on keeping on here.
All right, we have 26 shield.
And then we held on to some of it because we have stable.
Man, we should have had more stable than that, though.
Do we want to hold at this point? Now that our...
To try to get better versions?
Yeah, our stuff is so full that I think that...
Okay.
Holding on for quality is probably the move now. Oof, that guy is a thick boy.
Yeah. There's a part of me that's just like, I don't know, I think getting multiple copies so that we can upgrade the cheap stuff that we do have.
I mean, we can try that too. You want me to do that?
Because if we can get another shield, that is a second volcanic spike.
Sure. And then...
Flints. Oh, it's a
Oh,
delay.
it's a delay!
Well, I didn't do what I was hoping it would do, but it still did work.
Ouch.
We had shield.
Alright. Oh, there's the thing. But we keep doing it.
Yeah, I think so. Turtle shell.
Wave's final turn damage lowered.
Yeah, if we're holding it on the final turn. That is...
Or we can try to work on upgrading the fire crystal.
Yep, or we've got 12 refreshes if you wanted.
I do have a lot of refreshes. I probably should use them. But
honestly, you can use those to refresh during the end of wave stuff.
Correct.
Considering those cost 2 refreshes.
A second fire ring. We'll just have 2 of everything.
Yeah, 2 of everything. Perfect. That just means that eventually we're going to start getting everything. All right, Crystal Boy, you ready?
Ready or not? Here it comes. Yeah, we did not do it. Firing. Gain 20 points of energy after triggering 0 times the shield becomes invalid. So let's just get some energy. When gaining shield gained by 1.
Yeah.
The enemy with burn dies. For every 2 stacks of burn, deal 1 fire damage to nearby enemies.
Also very good.
But if you want to focus on...
Let's keep the safety.
On the safety. Oh, that's an upgraded fire ring.
That is an upgraded fire ring.
The stone hammer we can work on upgrading, but yeah, let's just get this fire ring upgraded.
All right, which way do we go?
When removed, gain 5 energy, or on hit, deal wind damage equal to 10% of stacks of power. Well, I guess it's gonna be, or I can refresh.
Or you can refresh. Oh, lucky.
I like lucky.
Lucky's good.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty good. That does mean this specific turn we're firing 1 fewer bullet.
That's okay. And then we just kind of keep on firing.
Alright, there's a big boss of some sort.
Stonehammer 2.
Yep.
Rock Cluster. Summon 1 suspended rock at random enemy position. Repeat 3 times. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, or that is a 3rd Dragon's Breath, but the Rock Cluster is epic.
Yeah. Not only is it epic, it's epic.
Yeah. I like us doing our shield things. I say, seeing us have the 16 shield there.
It's nice.
We have enough. We can get another.
Well, but the Flintstone.
But what about the slumbering dragon egg?
You can gain a dragon egg or a slumbering. Oh, so it's only a 50-50 chance of even getting the dragon egg.
Or it'll stay itself.
Yeah, it'll stay itself.
The dragon egg is cooldown 9.
Remove self, gain 1 fire dragon scale or wind dragon scale. I think
it's such a. I think that's cool, but it's such a thing.
I'm gonna get the flint.
Fair enough. I want to see that dragon egg in action, but 9 turns to potentially do nothing, and then even if it does do something, 9 turns to potentially get the wrong element.
Upgrade the stone hammer. 10% chance to release hit effects on nearby enemies. Ooh. Splash. Give it splash or give it pierce. I feel like for hammer stuff, it's more splashy, right?
Well, and especially because of this. Like, the hit effect is, for every 2 shield you have, deal rock damage.
To units in a small area.
Giving it splash makes that the splash area so much bigger.
Maybe? Possibly.
We have 51 shield.
54 shield. Because we have 10 stable.
As I say, we should have 10 stable, because it's every time we fire, so, that builds up quick. We just hold the shield, which makes the hammers so much stronger when we do draw them. Hey, look, a hammer.
Another stone hammer.
I don't hate it.
We have plenty of refreshes. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, upgrade the Dragon's Breath.
Higher priority or just do wind damage?
Higher priority I think is fine because it puts the burn on things, and then we have things that trigger off burn.
Sure. Flintstone. Meet the
go.
Flintstone.
Pierce.
Pierce is actually not bad because it's hit and then delay and then hit enemies. So if it pierces, then it's gonna do more sauce. Yeah. All right. Can we break the rock? Nope.
Not quite. A lot of our damage is designed for a little delayed.
Burn deals additional instance of damage, but their stack number decreases by 2, which we can afford. This is just the energy, or Fire Dragon Scale and Dragon Tooth deal plus 18 damage.
We do have Dragon Teeth, right?
Yes, we do not have the Dragon Scale because we opted out, and we would also need like 5 more fire. I think Swift Ignition is
probably fine.
They are.
There's a lot of things.
Hey, look, Dragon Breath. Firing or Stone Hammer. I feel like the Stone Hammers just get better over time.
Yeah.
But setting people on fire is also good, so...
yeah, I don't think there's a bad choice here.
Which one do you like more?
I think I like the Stone Hammer more.
Done. They're so plentiful. Carry fire bullets, deal plus 2 damage, which is some of our bullets. But, eh.
It's...
Explosion Fruit. Deals 5 fire damage to units in range. For every 2 power, increase its damage by 1. Or I can just get another stone block. But this one is much rarer.
Yeah.
The magic mirror just will copy a bullet and then remove
itself.
Now, it doesn't say temporarily. Is there something that we just want another one of?
I mean, there's a few things.
I think
getting a third shield.
Yeah.
Or can we potentially like copy the upgrade, one of the upgraded ones, and just...
yeah, potentially. I think we got to find out now. Turtle shell. Or just upgrade the volcanic spike.
Yep.
More melt charms or just more damage.
More damage.
Okay. So now we gotta keep an eye out. Okay, so there's the mirror. So the mirror right now is looking at the Stone Hammer Plus.
But we could move any number. We could move a rock cluster.
We can get a rock cluster.
We could do the
upgraded
flint.
Ooh, the Flintstone Plus is... I think that might be my vote.
Yeah. And if you're gonna do a flip, put the Flintstone Plus in front of it.
Yeah.
Because it's currently on the Shadow Sigil. So if it... I don't know if it fires the...
yeah, it's uncertain.
But if it does...
I think we'll do that.
So now we should theoretically have 2 Flintstone Pluses. Which we could check the bag if we wanted to, just to be sure. Yes.
Yes, we do.
And it copied it with everything in there. And that is a Flintstone Plus with the power and the pierce.
Yes.
Whew!
That's pretty good.
There's another rock block.
Yeah, we'll take another rock block.
Wow, we built that meter up to full.
Okay. Do we want a fire snake or a fire snake?
Do you want spike or splash? I think it's splash.
Deal ice damage or the splash. Yeah, it was definitely the splash. And then, knockback effect boosted or lower priority. We can do better.
I'll boost.
Just even more boost. All right.
That's pretty good. So the nice thing about waiting until that's charged up to full is that not only do you get the better version of the bullet, you have the 4 choices instead of the 3. So it's...
Look, I'm all for holding.
Yeah, we can hold. I think we can hold now. We're also at a point where we're starting to gain large amounts of shield and then still doing enough damage to hold the shield. All right, look at all them rock shields ready to fall down on that ice boy.
We did break that one.
Yeah.
Ignite. Firing immediately applies burn to all enemies in the field once.
That's pretty good.
Let's see. Firing gain 1 magic mirror break after 2 triggers.
That's cool, but we have to put a lot of stuff in there.
Well, we just have to put in a couple of ice and a couple of wind.
Yeah.
And then 1 more wind thing for elemental rice bowl. Firing gains a random epic bullet, breaks after 1 trigger.
It gets his legendary after wave 10.
Yeah.
So we can get a random legendary bullet if we can wait 2 waves to add our 1 wind. Or we can just take the ignite.
I think I'm just going to take the ignite. You know what?
Take the heal, yep.
I am missing hit points.
And then you shield.
And then we'll hold.
Get a bunch more shield.
And then now our sauce is full.
So we can forge a better bullet.
That's another rock cluster with boost.
There's another rock cluster.
Oh, there's a rock block.
The rock cluster is rarer.
Yeah.
And good lord if we can upgrade that.
Just numbers are occurring. All right, and there they all go. So we got another fancy shot again.
Ooh.
Frostfire. Deal 1 fire and 2 ice damage to units in range. Deals extra damage to burn holders.
That is a burn bullet.
But then there's also the Flame Ring Scepter. Fire Ring deals extra damage twice.
If we're carrying it at the same time.
Yeah, and it's very specific to Fire Ring, of which we have exactly 1 upgraded Fire Ring.
Yes.
Dragon Breath, which we have a couple of. Maybe we just take the Frostfire, just for funsies.
Sure.
And then that did leave us enough energy to keep going, but... Oh, they have so many friends.
That's good for us. We're actually really good at the AoE with this build.
There they go.
Another Stonehammer, another Mika Plate, another Frostfire.
I think I like the Mika Plate.
Yeah, I agree.
With what we're doing. Where'd you guys go? It's like I could be repositioning things. This has been full for a while, but it hasn't mattered. All right. Oh, my rocks can hit that thing. Yeah. Split Sapphire.
Molten Gold Scroll. Just gain 5 melt.
Yeah. Or we can go for the Fire Dragon Vein and just make our Dragon Teeth deal a lot more damage as soon as we have 2 more fires.
Do we have anything with repeat effects?
For all effects with repeats, increase their repeat count by 1. We do have at least 1. The rock clusters repeat 3 times.
So that would theoretically be repeat
and
4 times.
Our first slot technically does a repeat thing. I don't know if it would affect that.
So it's a thing that's potential thing, but
then we need to get more ice.
2 more ice, yeah. Which theoretically we're gonna try to get 2 more ice fires.
Ooh. Firing gains 4 energy.
Ooh!
Yeah, okay.
Hi, yeah. So we're just gonna full forge every turn?
Hopefully.
Well, maybe not every turn. Oh, we took some damage there.
Yeah, that guy in the back is going to be rude.
So hit him with the...
Yeah.
Now we've got plenty of shield now, though, so... Although things are getting... Hey, look, a dragon egg. Oh, wait, that is just a dragon egg.
Yeah, that's just a dragon egg, so I don't even have to worry about...
Now, we could still get the wind dragon scale egg out of it, which would be...
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait a while.
You really do just put down clusters of numbers.
And then I got another full forge. They're like, do you want to do candles yet?
Yes. No. Ooh, there's a second flammable tangent.
Okay, sure.
Fragments. Whatever.
Why not? No. Away. Mm. Their health is so healthy.
Yeah. You've almost got the bat guy
that's
down.
sad.
That is a little tragedy.
Yeah,
that guy's down. And they're all healthy, sure, but you also got enough armor that nobody's touching you yet. Frozen Nova.
Block 2 stacks of frozen and deal ice damage to all units within range.
Or the third microplate.
Yeah, the third microplate. Sounds great.
Eh.
If I give it boost, will it do 1 damage?
I think we should find out.
Oh, and then...
You got enough to do it again.
Okay.
To be fair, you were only 1 off before. A triple ice crystal.
That's a lot of ice crystal, but...
Third rock block.
Rock block.
More splash.
Rock's got a splash. Alright, and then just hit the rock. Oh, it survived.
Dang.
When enemy hit with a bullet, 40% chance to receive fire damage equal to the number of burn stacks it has? Oh, yeah.
That seems pretty good.
That seems real nice. Okay. Man, these waves are long.
Getting spicy. There's the explosion fruit again.
Yeah. Or we can level up a sunstone. Or we can get another Mika plate.
I don't
I'll
think
get the explosion
I think
fruit.
the
It's
explosion
fine.
stone is the rare one. Oh boy.
We had enough shield to deal with that little bit. It's fine. No, we didn't have enough for that. They're very healthy.
Yeah.
Look, maybe they'll put me out of my misery soon. Oh boy.
Yeah, you look like you're hitting yourself with all that splash damage.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Huh.
Splash damage being angry is terrifying.
Yeah. That was a good run, though.
Yeah.
Again, once again, considering that had no long press to unlock room.
Unlock a magic carpet. Choose one to bring into the game. Coming soon.
And then, well,
Post Wave 10, Tier 3 Forge available. Guaranteed epic bullet with extra enchant.
Ooh, Tier 3 Forge.
During T-Pick, can perform other actions.
Oh.
Forging, chance for bullets to carry 1 random enchant stack.
Okay, so basic Forge suddenly has a chance.
Okay.
But I like the idea of the Tier 3 charge.
Yeah. So, yeah, very cool.
Yeah, there's some sauce on here.
We made bullets, and then we shot them.
Yeah.
Health gets crazy, and it gets very angry.
Yeah.
After a period of time. But still, very cool game.
Yeah.
Definitely let us know what you guys thought about it in the comments. And I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.